Ignition sequence starts. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Hey everybody, this is the Digital Asset Investor. It is truly amazing just how fast the sentiment can change just because of a calendar day change. The positive articles about blockchain and crypto that have begun to seep out now, it's almost like all of the positivity was intentionally being held back until we turned over into 2019. What you're looking at is an article from Cointelegraph, MIT Technology Review, blockchain will become normalized in 2019. And I like to read from things like this because MIT, this is their magazine that they put out. And MIT is one of the more prestigious engineering schools in the world, and probably top 1 or 2 or 3. And so I like to see what people like this have to say. This is the cutting edge of the educated world right here. And so when you hear them saying it, you better go ahead and write it down. They know exactly what they're talking about and they're plugged in. So I'm just going to read a couple of sections of this. It says many innovative sounding projects are still alive and even close to bearing fruit. Think Cardano. That's me talking. Next. Together with several large corporations plans to launch major blockchain-based projects this year, 2019 is thus reportedly set to be the year that blockchain technology finally becomes normal. As an example of the impending transformation of the sector, the review cites forthcoming entries of stalwart Wall Street players such as the New York Stock Exchange, Intercontinental Exchange, and the investment giant Fidelity into the cryptocurrency business. Even as the hype surrounding blockchain reportedly subsides, it argues that their offerings of regulator-approved infrastructure for crypto are a major watershed in the sector becoming mainstream. Now this, if there's one theme that I have had the last 8 months or so, it is that Wall Street is coming. And now the MIT review is confirming what I've been telling you. This is in their words, a major watershed in the sector becoming mainstream. And when that happens, once that has already happened and the average investors are able to get access to crypto the way that you and I have gone about it the difficult way, once this infrastructure is finally in place and they've opened up the pipelines to average people being able to invest in crypto, it will be too late. The window will be closed. And that has kind of been the theme of my channel. And so moving along, I got this from, talk about somebody that's on fire. I got this from X-Men XRP at XRP33. Majorly active starting the last week or so on the XRP community. So I think this is a very excited member of the XRP community, and I like enthusiasm. He gave me this, and this is another theme that I've talked about, is that XRP and crypto are going to go mainstream this year, and that means entering the pop culture, Super Bowl commercials. This is an article, 25 celebrities who support cryptocurrency. I'm just going to go through the names. We know about Ashton Kutcher. He's an XRP guy. We know that. Snoop Dogg was at the XRP community night. Hugh Laurie, Kim Kardashian, Mike Tyson, Donald Glover, Bill Gates, who at first had all these bad things to say, and now he's flipped his tune and is an actual investor and backed. Elon Musk, Pitbull, Jamie Foxx, Floyd Mayweather, Jessica Versteeg, I think I'm saying that right, Mel B, Madonna, Ghostface Killah, Richard Sherman, Johnny Depp. So Just sit back and watch 2019. This is going to be quite interesting to watch all of these, watch the pop culture come out of the woodworks and be all in on crypto. It's going to be a craze before it's over, people. Let me X this one out before we go along. Okay, and then there's Backed. Now, don't think that this wasn't timed. This is from Backed. Worth Magazine just released their Worth Power 100 list, the 100 most powerful men and women in global finance for 2018. Coming in at number 72 is our CEO, Kelly Loeffler. And then it gives her summary and path to power, and then it says power play. In August, ICE announced the creation of Bakkt, the world's first federally regulated Bitcoin exchange. With Loeffler at the helm, if Bakkt succeeds, it will not only boost investor trust and access to Bitcoin as an asset, and Bitcoin, you can just say crypto there. It will also give ICE a serious edge over the myriad of other startups trying to corner this emerging market. What they meant to say is emerging asset class. But this is big, because that ranking right there is nothing compared to what she'll be ranked at the end of 2019 when things have really taken off. Next, Tim Draper, one of my favorite billionaires. I'm not going to read this whole article to you. It says he digs in. He doubles down on his Bitcoin price prediction of 225,000 by 2022. He may be undershooting that, folks. And if Bitcoin gets to 225,000, I was there back in December when Bitcoin was touching 20,000, and at that time I think XRP had gotten on up to around $3.50. So you just do the math on where you think that might put XRP. Next, the internet entrepreneur genius Kim.com. Another theme of this channel. Here's what he says. China and India, 1/3 of the world population, are divesting its U.S. currency and bond holdings and start using other currencies for trade. No question that more will follow. How will the U.S. empire pay its bills when nobody wants to deal in USD anymore or buy worthless U.S. debt? Really scary things coming, folks. You cannot put all of these countries into debts that can never be paid back and not pay horrible consequences. And I've always believed that crypto came out to be an answer to this disaster that's coming sooner rather than later. Heed his words, because this is a very smart tweet. Finally, I've talked a lot about don't listen to what people say. Listen to where people are putting their money. Follow the money. This is Mike Novogratz, who's an ex-Goldman Sachs guy. Mike Novogratz, he has just increased his stake in Galaxy Digital, which is his crypto hedge fund. So he's basically put more money into this hedge fund. He's now got like 80% control. Just to make sure you understand who this guy is, he's also, Galaxy Digital has also just invested in BitGo, which is the custody solution company. And they invested, and the other investor was Goldman Sachs. And this guy is from Goldman Sachs. So like I keep telling you, follow the money. Don't listen to what these clowns say, because they will say anything to do a head fake and get average Joe investors going one way while they do another thing to get ready. And then they'll put up all the safety flags and say, I've told you many times, they will say, oh yes, it's time to come in. The water's warm, it's safe, and there's no undertow. And so that if I had to sum up what 2019 is going to be, it's going to be the year that the traditional finance lifeguards throw up the flag and say, oh, this water's great, come on in. All the sharks are gone. All of the danger is gone. The surf is perfect and it's perfectly warm. This is the year that that it's safe because of us. It's now safe to invest in cryptocurrencies. I'm the digital asset investor. I'm not an investment advisor. This is for entertainment purposes only. Please subscribe and hit the like button and tell your friends and family that 2019 will be the year that the water is safe to come for a swim. Thank you for listening.